It's Halloween, and all day today in every newscast we're sharing ghost stories and a little history too. We're taking our cameras to places believed to be some of the most haunted on the Gulf Coast, and we're sharing what we find with you. There have been several reports through the years about hauntings at the Oakleigh House Museum. News 5's Cherish Lombard takes us there to find out what could be causing the stir.
The Oakleigh House Museum is one of Mobile's oldest homes, and it is full of history, literally. The museum's collection includes more than 1,000 artifacts that shed light on life in Mobile between the early 1830s to the 1900s. Some of them are said to contain something more than meets the eye. There are several things inside the Oakleigh House that grab your attention and send chills down your spine the moment you walk through the hall. Like the portraits of historical Mobile figures that line the walls. Their eyes seem to follow every move you make. There's also a wreath made of human hair.
Making wreaths out of human hair was a way to kind of show close to the deceased when they died. They'd create these really intricate designs by boiling the hair and casing it in wax.
Oakleigh was built by cotton broker James W. Roper in 1833. The Irwin family moved into the home in 1852.
The Irwins lived here for 3 generations from 1852 to 1916. And at the very least, we know for a fact that Margaret Irwin, Corinne Irwin, Alfred Irwin, as well as T.K. Irwin died in this house.
And some believe their spirits still remain.
This is the bedroom of Corinne Irwin.
One of them is museum manager Mary Newman, who says her first ghostly encounter was a woman watching her from an upstairs window.
I remember thinking it was kind of weird clothing because she was like really conservatively dressed and her skirt was real poofy, but I just said nothing of it till I got to the back door and our alarm was still on and all of our security was still in place, meaning no one could have possibly been in the building.
Oakleigh belle Cassie Taylor says she's had similar experiences.
I see people in the windows all the time. All the time. I'll be walking up to Oakleigh, I'll see someone.
She says she's also felt things she can't explain.
I get a lot of cold breezes passed by me, kind of like, you know, a fall breeze, but inside.
People claim they've even heard things that just aren't possible.
We do have several guests as well as former staff and people who stay here overnight claim that when they're trying to sleep that this piano music keeps playing all throughout the night.
There are also tales of a mysterious music box.
There was a music box we have in our collection. It has been broken the entire time I've been here. There's a spring that does not work. Well, this music box is playing.
And stories of dishes flying off tables, shadow figures on the staircase, and an old deck of playing cards that seems to play itself.
I'll leave the house one day, and then the next day I come open up, and no one's been here in between, but the cards are in a different position.
So many stories of hauntings at Oakleigh.
What's that reflection I see in your glasses?
Could there be something to it?
I don't know.
You've heard the stories, so come see for yourself.
Did it just start?
But not just because it's Halloween.
Are you guys coming out to say hello?
Because this is part of Mobile's rich history. There's a public ghost hunt at Oakleigh on Friday, November 1st. You'll find details when you click Haunted History on the main page of WKRG.com. You'll also find haunted stories from across the country there, including stories right here on the Gulf Coast. On News 5 at 6, Cody Long is taking us inside the Pensacola Lighthouse, said to be one of the most haunted lighthouses in the U.S. as we continue our day of haunted Gulf Coast history in every newscast. Cherish Lombard, News 5.